10 questions that you should ask your home inspector. Number one, will your inspection meet recognized standards? And those would be standards of the Georgia Association of Home Inspectors, GAHI.org, or the American Society of Home Inspectors, which is ASHI.org, ASHI.org. Will they be using forms created by one of those home inspection professional standards groups? I would ask the home inspector if he or she belonged to a professional home inspector association like GAHI or ASHI. I would ask how many years of experience they've had. I would ask how they keep their experience and expertise up to date. I would ask if they focus on residential home inspections. You don't want a commercial inspector to inspect residential, and you dang sure don't want a residential inspector to inspect a commercial property, because their errors and omissions and their general liability insurance is not going to cover them on that. I would ask how long inspections will take. If they say any number that is less than 3 hours, I would probably question. Certainly larger homes can take 4 or 5 hours. I would ask the cost. I would expect the cost to be between $350 and $650 or $700. When I purchased my townhome, I think I spent $1,300 or $1,400 or even $1,500 on my home inspection, but I wanted it inspected for everything. I wanted radon, I wanted termites, I wanted everything to be inspected as the home was inspected. I would ask the home inspector what type of inspection report they provide. I would ask them to show you a sample. And the keys you're looking for in a home inspection report are: does the inspector clearly outline what the problem is, and listen to this, and the solution for correcting it? So they need to say, this is the problem, and the recommended solution is to hire a licensed contractor to do this, this, and the other thing. If they're not very clear in their reports, then it can be sort of confusing. So you ask the seller to fix something, but because the explanation of what's wrong is not clear, the seller does not fix it correctly, and that is a real problem. You'll also want to ask if you'll be able to attend the home inspection. And my suggestion for you as a home buyer, don't be there the entire home inspection, because you can distract the home inspector. I would show up at the end of the home inspection and let the home inspector review everything with you. And then, do you carry errors and omissions and general liability insurance? For those of you who were paying attention to the number of questions, I said 10, but it's actually 11. I gave you a bonus question to ask there at the end, which is, do you carry errors and omissions and general liability insurance?